start it off a little different tonight. Don't rest in peace to my boy Chris. You know that. Try to steal your heart.
Okay, hi, good night. My name is Shannon Clark. I go by the name of Tank. I am a selector slash juggler, whatever the case you call it, in the group of AON.
Yeah, good night. My name is Jordan Bailey, a.k.a. DJ Dynasty, a.k.a. the kid, the youngest in AON, and I'm a DJ, or you could call me the editor of the AON group.
All right, good night. I am Adrian Wilkinson, a.k.a. AON Skills. I am one of the founding members of the group, a DJ and also a radio announcer.
Good night. My name is Ronaldo Alma. My nickname is AON Biggest, Big Belly Rude Boy, Girls Them Sugar, Girls Them Favorite Mike Man, Voice of AON, Shella, Mike God, all the above. Don't know. Link me.
The group originally started with myself, Gigs, and a guy named Koon, better known as Akil now. It was originally supposed to be like a label at first, because we were trying to push some music, but it pretty much turned out to be a DJ group. And then as the years passed, we were searching for many other DJs and so on. So that's how we had Biggest. We added Dari as well, who's now living overseas. We had Smallest at a time, and then we recently had Tank and Dynasty in the group. And that was from like 2006, but we are officially registered in around 2009 or so. Right now we in Grisette, St. Michael. I guess this is the default base because we usually link up here. If we're just playing FIFA, kicking a vibe, sometimes I have lives as well. We do our lives from here too. So this is probably where we come together most of the time. We used to go in a field program in the studio, but that is not around anymore. So right now, this is pretty much AON based for the time being, and Dynasty is also doing some work here as well.
Well, it started for me just being involved in music at school, liking certain artists and certain DJs like Mataron and Mikey Dread and Mighty Crown and other DJs, and then getting in trouble for playing music at school when I should be in class. And then graduate, find out that I really love music more than much things that interest me in life. Then hear through a mutual friend at Adrian Wilkinson, aka Skills, needing a mic man. Well, he didn't need security at the time, but it was freelancing as security too. Anything to make a little money. And we link up, had a discussion that night, and then the rest is history.
Well, DJing came around when my father introduced it to me. He was a DJ back in the day. Michael Grant. Yeah, he used to do like weddings and clubs and so on. And from there, I used to just, when he would be practicing, I would be in the room playing around what songs I would like at that time. And I gave it up. And I didn't know what I wanted to do at that time. And it was around 2013. I had traveled to Canada and met up with a family friend who was a DJ. And he had done some mixes. And I was like, yo, this is hard. I wonder if I could get these same mixes done. And went back home, tried them, did them, sent them to him. He was like, you should take this serious because these weren't easy to do. From then, that's how I said, well, to start, you got to get a name. How the name came around, Dynasty, was a morning I woke up and I was just like, all right, how are we going to find this name? And I told myself, man, the first thing that come across the TV, give me my name. And it just happened to be the show That Dynasty. And I was just like, Dynasty. And from then it just started. Everybody was calling it. Everybody liked it. And did all the marketing for it, for the brand. And I entered the 2017 Queens College Inter-School DJ competition. And where Skills was a judge. And it wasn't biased because he actually said he's judged me the hardest. And since then, I heard of the group AON. I told myself, well, I would like to join this group because I didn't have a mic man at the time. I was now learning to mic. And I hit him up. And we just waited for the right timing. And history was made.
It has been, since I started working radio, it's been a very interesting avenue because I've had to adapt from going out, working with the guys, I usually am the one just playing the music where biggest Mike, sometimes they didn't see Mike. But obviously on radio it's just me by myself. So that's something that I had to adapt and learn to do, and I've been improving every single shift, every single year, and gotten a certain confidence now that even if like biggest decide that he want juggle, he could juggle, and I will make like every session biggest Mike's at. I'll be listening to things he say and keeping it in my mind. Try to mold my own speech. Obviously because I don't want to sound like biggest, I still have to sound like me at the end of the day. I even listen over to a lot of the guys mixes, things that I could do because I learn from the entire group. But radio has given me some ups and downs, more ups and downs, but it has helped me grow with the group as well.
As a radio DJ,
Compared to the rest of the world, I think that we have a unique music culture. For example, where we have bashment soca, nobody else in the world has bashment soca. We know picking up dancehall again. We picked up dancehall a couple years ago with the Crimsons and the Crab Soldiers and so on. A couple years before that too, when Lil Rick was only singing dancehall. So we've had times where we peaked in dancehall, but it's been more consistent now. And I think that as long as the artists are taking the right criticism from the right people and trying to make the right steps, everybody in the music business could get out of Barbados, and and then like Trinidad, St. Lucia, even people in America that listen to certain genres that we produce might then start to lean to us, because outside of Barbados, when it comes to reggae, dancehall, people always pull to Jamaica, soca, they always pull to Trinidad. So we have to make the music particular quality. We have to make it accessible, especially not just going on YouTube and download a song. You gotta make it accessible for the entire world, and that's something that I realize a lot of the artists are now realizing and getting into. So these are some of the things that I think we can do to help our music get further.
Yeah, my views on the Bajan music now, I actually like the avenue and where it's going, because for the past year, couple years, a couple Bajan artists have been trying, and it was getting them frustrated. Or like as skill set for the CM Crying Sun and the Crab Soldier and the Brutal, they were peaking but not outside. But now the Chief Ding and the Moles and the What's Not are basically outside, and I enjoy it like that. But the music for Bajans, like us Bajan DJs, getting music from Bajans is kind of hard, because and when you don't play the music, they're like, why I get my music played, why and this, but it's kind of hard for us, and sometimes we have to run down the same side artists. But I like where the avenue they're going, and just hope that you guys keep up the good work and keep pushing to get out there some more.
would you say that COVID-19 has
Yes, because most DJs, not DJs, the artists, yes, because the artists had more time to like write, had more time to get the artists produce the music, and more people are home to actually hear the music, whereas everybody was moving around and much people ain't had time to listen and produce. And so yeah, I would say that the COVID actually show up a lot for people.
To me, it wasn't as big because, as previous skills had said, that when you hear reggae dancehall, you would hear Jamaica and What's Not. Nobody would really look at Bajan music because they would think that, oh, it's not up to the standard of where it should be to be international. And during this pandemic, it has been proven that we actually do have the quality to compete with the international.
For the music scene locally, the COVID-19 pandemic really opened people's eyes to realize that we don't have much of an industry here, and in the togetherness, everybody is looking out for themselves. And in order for one aspect of the music industry to work with the artists, need the DJs and vice versa. Another thing is that right now the dancehall part of the music industry on a wave ain't as big as other countries, but it happening. And it ain't gonna happen overnight. Everything in take its time. People realizing now that it's more to Barbados than just spooge and Jackie Opal and soca and jump up music. It's reggae, it's dancehall, it's even pop, it's Afrobeat, it's rap, it's a lot of things. So you can just take time and work. But it coming along better than I thought it would have come along. I thought it would have just be like a flash of the pan and then it would be over with. But it lasting, I really enjoying the new music that coming out. It coming out a little bit too frequently for me and getting a chance to really enjoy the music I like soaking. But I understand that they may want to put in work and get the voices and opinions and expressions out there. So that's okay. Internationally, no, I believe that we should be doing more. As a country, mostly government and like NCF and people to put in money and time into the industry in terms of marketing and push, they should be doing more because it's more to Barbados than just the Evan Yearwoods, the Little Ricks, and people that sing. Definitely technology helps because you could do your music from home, set up your own studio. It don't have to be state of the art. Want to see music quality working, get it mixed and mastered professionally, and put it out to a lot of platforms. Every streaming platform you have access to a push of a button. So it ain't as hard as it was before. And I believe that every artist, big or small, should take advantage because now is the time when people home doing nothing, you can't go work, can't go partying, push your music and give people a chance to enjoy your music home. And then maybe be able to go outside. They will want your music play at cruises, events, such and such. So I believe that technology plays a big part. It should be playing a bigger part, but again, it's going to take time because a lot of people stuck in the old ways still. And rather than cry down people for new ways and new methods, try to incorporate them into the old style, into the new style, and mix the two and blend, and then hopefully it'll come to culmination.
Girls are in love. Look at the girls are out of love. Look at the girls that try to get some other girl man love.